In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB Esport. Live your dream. Welcome everybody. It is 2022, can you believe it? And we've had a cracking evening so far. We started off with the Clubmans, and it is round one of the 2022 SSBB Esport Championship for the Pro-Am guys and girls. And man, do we have something spicy lined up for you tonight. But before we do that, let's get into what are we actually doing this year. So, for season one of the Clubmans, we are going to be running two categories like we did pretty much all of the seasons. And category one is going to be a one-make championship with this absolutely gorgeous BMW, and it's a Group X car, racing mediums, tire wear is on. It's going to be phenomenal. Category 2 is a little different. Category 2, you've got the choice of one of all of these cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you can see, the cars are all normally aspirated V8s. You've got the BMW M3, GT3, the Mercedes GT3, the Corvette, the two different variations of the Lexus, the Mustang, and the Jaguar. What I'm not showing here is the other BMW, is the Z4. So those are the options for category category 2, sorry. Category A is the BMW, and that's exactly what we're going to start off with. So we are actually very close to jumping into qualifying, and let's just let the guys know. They're asking about tire wear. We're introducing tire wear. Sorry, tire wear is not on. Sorry, my bad. Okay, that's my mistake. Tire wear is for category 2. Let me just edit that. Okay, so I'm going to say we are starting in 3 minutes. Okay, so it is, everything is fixed. It's pretty much tires racing medium. Everything else is fixed on the cars. It's Group X, the BMW Vision Gran Turismo. Absolutely stunning. Oh no, is there a pit bug? Oh, good God. Man, We've been battling with these pit bugs for so long, man. Yeah, it's been a problem. The end of last year, I remember we had a lot of issues. Let's just check. Let me just check the settings, make sure everything's right. We've got 5 minutes of qualifying. Yep. 5 minutes is going to give you 2 laps. It's going to be tough for these guys. Very, very tough. Okay, let me just... we're going to restart the lobby right quick. Pram category 1. I had it saved. There we go. Yes. Okay. Good evening, Venture. I'm just restarting the lobby. Apologies, guys. It is bucketing with rain here by us. It is also the Kyalami 9-hour this weekend. And it's a whole bunch of GT3 cars that race in the 9-hour. And yeah, they're going to get rained out. It's going to be a very wet race. Glad I'm not them. I raced in 2019 in the support race, and we had rain on the Friday, but luckily not on the Saturday when we raced. So not great to drive those GT3 cars for 9 hours in the rain. Gonna be tough. Okay, let's just let the guys know. Lobby open. Alrighty. Let's hope it's better. Let's hope Gran Turismo 7 is better with the bugs. I'm sure it will be. I almost have no doubt in my mind that it will be. But you never know. You never know. So it'll be interesting to look to expand the platform and look at a Assetto Corsa maybe. But SSBB is quite exclusive, and we have some phenomenal drivers with us. I don't want to detract from that, so it's going to be tough. So, let's see if we can have a great evening's racing. It's already been a phenomenal evening, and we've just had a bit of issues with the pit bugs as normal. So let's try to get this race underway as quick as possible. Let's see, so we got a good race ahead of us, and we also have a phenomenal category 2 race coming up. Just need everyone to enter, please. Oh, I see my comments are not going through. Oh my word. Oh. Comments are not going through. Let's just say starting soon. Yeah, we've definitely got server issues again. If you guys can see me or hear me, please enter so we can get this show on the road. say I'll Cephalicious. Okay, Dens says the comments are coming through. Okay, cool. So we are gonna start now. Okay, so we've got a long race ahead of us. We've got a lot of competitors. Let's get this show on the road. So we have some very fast drivers. Venture 26, one of the very, very quick drivers. And we have some new guys as well. C's HKS is one of the new guys. And Tabato, one of your Pro-Am drivers. Also moving up, one of your Clubman's drivers. And another issue. Ah, that is annoying. Alright, please bear with us. Alright, we've got the lobby back. I'm just waiting for everybody to join. Oh, man. Okay, Ollie's in. Third time lucky. Says V4L3. Oh, this is going to be a fast and frantic race. Some very, very quick drivers here. Okay. Okay, let's start. It's absolutely bucketing down outside. I'm hearing noises. So I'm just checking if it's leaking on me. Alright, let's get this thing going. Oh, what more could happen? Okay. Good. I need to... Okay. Check this guy. Hey buddy, what's happening? Saphalicious out in on the track first. Let's see if we can third time's a charm, as everyone was saying. So look at that gorgeous Dirt Nurse livery. Whew, man, it's always chaos, I guess. Okay, let's drive on board with Saphalicious. He's in that beautifully colored turned out Dirt Nurse BMW. These BMWs are stunning. First to look at and second to drive. They really good. And they're really quick. Good luck everyone. Let's have a great race. To Botto. Looking menacing straight off the bat. I hope we don't have any issues. Third, Bombastic, also very, very nice livery. Man, these cars are so quick. Fourth, one of the new guys, V4L3R10, Italian livery there. Fifth is Spage Finn, looking really good. Spage is very quick. That car looks brilliant. We were talking today how good these BMs look in any color, especially a dark color. One of the new guys, C's HKS, beautiful livery, very, very nice livery. Seventh is Denz, one of the old contenders, back for vengeance. Eighth, Venture 26. Ninth, Ian Evo. Oh, it's going to be fast and frantic. Ian also in a very nicely turned out BMW. 10th, Golf Nut Pro. Man, what a field. 11th, L1B. Welcome back, L. You've got some very tough competition, but look at the state of that car. Stunning, stunning, stunning. McFlurry Twist in the 5-star racing BMW. Absolutely gorgeous livery. Alex Sim Racing sorted that livery out for us. Thank you very much, Alex. Stunning. It's our main sponsor, 5-star racing. BRPRD3 is in the Morph My BMW challenge car. Stunning. Love the livery, man. Tabata out in first. Let's see, these guys don't have a lot of time It's 5 minutes basically. Tabata looks like he's having some lagging issues. This could prove to be a massive problem. Hopefully we don't have too many issues with it. It's his first time in Pro-Am, so let's hope. So they're going to get one flying lap, 1 or 2 flying laps, and that is that. That's the thing with Pro-Am. It's fast, it's frantic. You got to get the job done when it counts. Who's out in second? Safalicious in that Dirt Nurse car, looking very good in second place. Third is one of the new guys, 4VL3, V4L3. And Mr. Bombastic out in fourth. So where is Tabata? He's coming through one of these fast sweeps and is going to come up to a hairpin. And then he will get onto the main straight to finish his fast lap. Very tight. Right-hander there, left-hander. Onto the right-hander, a lot of lag from Tabata. Hopefully it doesn't bring any issues. Okay, Tabata 155.6. V4L3 goes quicker straight away. C's HKS goes quicker straight away. Den's in third. Oh, this is gonna be tough, man. Den's already in third place. The 2 new guys in first and second. Oof, tough competition. Fourth, Bombastic. Bombastic went off. I saw it. He's probably nursing some damage there. No, he doesn't have damage on that car. Tabata out in 5th place. Good turn of speed from the Clubman's driver. 6th, Ian Evo. 7th, Golf Nut Pro. 8th is Spage Finn. Damage, so Spage is not going to get a lap in. Safalicious in 9th. These guys are pretty much on their last lap. And going off, huge tank slapper. McFlurry in 10th. Man, it's tough competition. Ooh, Venture 26 in 11th. Is this his quick lap now? Venture is your reigning champion. He was absolutely diabolically fast last season. And looks like he's battling a bit maybe to get his lap in, or he just got held up on the first lap. But hopefully he can throw it down and get a good lap in. The 2 new guys looking very, very fast indeed. Man, that's unbelievable pace. So we've got our eyes on Venture. It's C's HKS in V4L3. Currently first. Tabata, time. V4L3 goes first now over C's HKS. So let's see. 54.4. That's the time. 30 still Den's. Venture really, really hanging it loose there. Venture only up into 9th place. That is very surprising. So the Italian on pole. Very good show from the Italian. Let's capture that. V4L3. There we go. Getting pole. And second is C's HKS. Great turn of speed from the new guys. And wonderful to see. Den's holding his own in the front. 0.9 behind them. Pace absolutely frantic. 4th, Mr. Bombastic, very quick as always. 5th, Tabata, brilliant turn of speed from the Clubman's driver. I mean, considering this company. 6th, Ian Evo. It's going to be a tough race, man. 7th, L, welcome back, L. 8th, Golfy. 9th, PRD3. 10th, Spage Finn. 11th, Venture 26. 11th, that is very unusual. So, this is going to be tough. Some tough competition for these guys. But, man, let's keep our eyes on this race. Long race. I think it's 8 laps. And let's see what we can do. Hold on to your freaking zipper frame. This is going to get wild. Okay, do we have a set of lights? I don't think so. So just keep your eyes peeled for when these guys get off the line. I don't want to change any views. Just keep your eyes peeled. Everybody kind of gets a good start. There we go. Up. So V4L3. Can't see, but yeah, V4L3 straight up into first. He's got the C's HKS right next to him, but the action is happening. Bombastic straight up into third. Brilliant work from Bombastic. And C's HKS has got Bombastic right there, but it's all happening just behind Bombastic. It's Dens, Ian Evo, and Tabata going at it, hammer and tongs behind you. And you can see how quick these cars are. They're frantic. Oh, Ian Evo and Dens getting at it. Tabata in there, in the mix. Let's jump on board with Ian Evo. Oh, Tabata and Dens coming together. That's very unfortunate, and that just gets... Everybody's caught up in that. So look at the carnage. Look at the pace of these cars. So second is Mr. Bombastic. Brilliant, your enduro driver. Very, very quick. He's got C's HKS right behind him. Whoa, super, super quick. It's frantic. It's mad. Don't know where to look. So these cars so quick. C's HKS is currently second. Third place is Mr. Bombastic. Sorry, Ian Evo is fourth, Mr. Bombastic third. It's very, very quick. Tabata fifth, your clubman's driver. It's still frantic for that second place. You can see how they bunched up together. Cars are so quick. Sixth is Dens, seventh Golf Nut. 8th is L. Good turn of speed from L. He's got Venture 26 right behind him. He's going to have a tough race. He got this man and BR behind him. And Venture is playing the game. And who's that setting up the inside? The Spage. So L running it a bit deep there. Venture just gave him a bit of a bump draft, but unfortunately, he ran it a bit wide. These cars are so quick that it's hard to stay on top of what's going on. So, but let's look at the field behind him. Man, it is absolutely manic. So Al still in 9th place. Venture 26 just ahead of him. I mean, like, we're talking about Venture, your reigning champion. Al gave him the return and just said, how's it? And so Al in 9th, 10th is Spage Finn, also super quick driver. Looking to make the move on Al down here on the brakes, not going to get it done there. 11th is BRPRD3, 12th is Safalicious McFlurry in 13th. So V4L3 is a 2.1 second gap over C's HKS, who has a 3-second gap over Ian Evo. Super quick driving, and could have just possibly got a little scrappy behind C's HKS, and that's why these guys have been able to open up the gap. So Ian Evo on the podium, managing to just hold on, and he's got Tabata, the clubman's driver, behind him. Brilliant turn of pace from Tabata, and very, very quick. Mr. Bombastic out in 5th place. And look at that, there's the field. So BR having a great race, but riding on board with Tabata, runs it a bit deep there, just puts 2 wheels on the grass. Mr. Bombastic in 5th place. Just checking for any leaks. It's frantic. We're on lap 3 of 8. Not sure where to look. This car's very quick. Dens and Golfy having a good scrap. Golfy's car also looking stunning. You can see as they get on the brakes, the cars bottom out, and you can see the sparks come off the cars. So Venture up in 8th place. He's made one move up from where he started in 9th. L1B in 9th place. BR in 10th. 11th is Safalicious. 12th McFlurry Twist. And 13th Spage Finn. Let's just see if Spage is nursing some damage. No. Apologies. So let's go back to your leaders. V4L3R10, currently 1.5 second gap. So C's HKS slowly closing the gap to V4L3. Third is Ian Evo, holding his own. He's got about a 5.7 second gap between himself and C's HKS. And Tabotto is out in 4th place. Tabotto still has that lag, but Evo doing well to hold on. Ian Evo showing brilliant pace here. Through turn 1, you can see how he just opens up the gap on Tabotto. 0.7, it was 0.5. Even though Tabotto was in the slip, just that speed through turn 1. He's able to open the gap. So C's HKS slowly hunting down V4L3R10 and looking to get the pass done. Let's drive on board with your leader. Let's watch, listen and learn. We can't go inside the car because these cars don't have an interior. But you can see he has the track absolutely dialed. There is number 2, 1.1 seconds behind. Good double apex here. Very good driving. Brilliant. Very, very dialed. So the gap down to 1 second. We're going to soon have a good dice for first place here. These two just broke away from the pack. Third place, still Ian Evo. We're on lap 4 of 8. Was really frantic in the opening laps. But it's kind of spread out a bit. Ian Evo with a good lead here. Fourth, Tabotto. Brilliant driving from your Clubman's champion. Phenomenal 4th place. Very, very good driving. Golf Nut up in 5th. That's brilliant work from Golfy. He's got Dens behind him, and Golfy managing to get a good result here. It's really frantic in the beginning, and I think that caught a lot of people out. Didn't expect for it to be so hectic. But great driving from everybody. Golfy and Dens locked in a great little battle here. Dens out in 6th place. Let's catch up with Venture. Venture has a 1.7 second lead over. Grabbing a lot of curb there. Wow, you can see Venture really dials in that steering lock. BR out in 8th, battling to hang with Venture. He's got L's battling, man. He's just lost a bit of pace. Just needs to settle down and try and find a rhythm. His car's so quick. Safalicious in 10th. McFlurry Twist out in 11th. Good enduro driver. The pace also frantic. Beautifully turned out 5-star racing machine. Spage Finn out in 12th. Also very quick driver. Bombastic 13th, battling. Really battling here. He had a good turner speed. Bombastic now. The gap is down to 0.7. We have lap 6 of 8 on this Clubman's Category 1 race. It is the two new guys, V4L3R10. I think these guys have caught everybody napping. But this man is slowly hunting down the Italian. Sees HKS. He's got his name and his number, and he knows exactly what he wants to do. So it's just a matter of time. We saw this happen in the Clubman's race, and the guy slowly, Jurassic slowly reeled him in. And sees HKS. Looks like he's really got this place dialed. But it is one thing catching, it's another thing passing. So let's see how they get that done. Tabotto still looking good in third place. He's got Ian Evo behind him, but he's very comfortable. And brilliant work. Ian Evo was third, so he must have made a mistake, or these two just got into a bit of an exchange. And Tabotto now in third place. Phenomenal work. Fourth is Ian Evo. Let's go back to the second place battle. It's now 0.4 of a second between these two. And you can see how on the limit they are. Brilliant driving. 0.3 the gap. He's got the slip now, so sees HKS is going to look for the move into turn 1. Will it happen there? No, it's not going to happen there. It's just too narrow, too tight. So V4L3 gets the car turned, and these are two really tight corners. And these cars, you have to be so careful going on the downshift into second. The rear likes to lock up, so you have to be very careful. You have to downshift to second very late. This is such a tricky corner. Very late turn in. We've still got lightning and thunder in the background here. So nothing in it between these two. Very good racing. It's close as damn it between them. And you dare not turn away, you dare not look away. Sees HKS is trying to hunt down V4L3. This is the battle for the lead. That is super close between these two. Sees HKS, sends it up the inside. They give each other room. It's a brilliant move. Will he be able to get the job done? They're coming up. Next corner is a left-hander, so sees HKS will have the inside line for the next corner. They're side by side. Very fast through here. They give each other room. Oh, will it end in tears? No, they've got 13 seconds on Tabotto. Can you believe it? So sees HKS gets the job done. Is out in first place. That was a really fast and frantic battle between these two. V4L3 really battling to stop the car, but he manages to get it done. So this man showing phenomenal pace. So really quick. 53.7, super fast. Second V4L3R10. Third is still Tabotto, managing to hold on. This is a wonderful result for the Clubman's champion. Fourth, Ian Evo, and he's got Golf Nut Pro and Dens in the background having a nice little ding dong. Out in seventh is Venture 26. So these two having a great scrap. Lap 7 of 8. They're about to come and start the final lap of the race. These two on the final lap. Will V4L3 manage to make an attack and try and take that first place spot back from C's HKS? I'm not sure. C's HKS just seems to have such phenomenal pace. Fastest lap of the race, and you can see got this trap absolutely waxed. Using every last millimeter of the circuit. Very pro level driving here. So sees HKS a second lead over V4L3, showing very good speed. Great to see. Also beautiful livery. So let's go back to third place. Tabotto still in third, but we're only with a 1 second gap. So Ian Evo is still chipping away at that third place position. You never know. It ain't over till it's over. And Ian Evo knows that. It's now 0.9. So let's go back to CZHK as they're coming through this last few chicanes there. We'll keep our eyes on Tabotto. Hopefully Clubman's driver holds on to that podium. So CZHK is coming through those last corners. It's a very slow corner, getting the car rotated, eating a bit of dirt on the exit, but beautiful drive to come home and finish first. V4L3 in second. Tabotto looking very solid. Gap down to 0.7, but looks like he's got this absolutely dialed. The gap down to 0.4. It's going to be a dice to the end, but I think Tabotto will take it. Tabotto in third, Ian Evo fourth, fifth is Golfy and Dens. Who takes it? It's side by side. Dens takes it over the line from Golfy. Seventh is Venture 26. Can you believe that? L is eighth. Ninth is BRPRD 3. 10th is Safalicious. 11th is Spage Finn. Mr. Bombastic 12th. Beautiful slide through the last corner there from Mr. Bombastic. So 12th from Mr. Bombastic, and 13th is McFlurry Twist, having a bit of a moment there as he comes through that last corner. Frantic from these guys, but McFlurry Twist coming home in 13th. Now, you don't hear that sentence often. Wow, the pace these guys are showing. But this man, or woman, I actually don't know, apologize for that, sees HKS in first place. Phenomenal. Let me capture those points. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Man, wow, that was nuts. So we're gonna say starting, these guys are starting in 5. Oh, man. 4 minutes now. So yes, that was crazy. Cephalicious. An Evo quickest. Now, what's interesting is this is going to be reverse grid, and there's going to be tire wear. So if you're not kind to your tires, it will punish you. C's and V for L3R10. Super quick. 56. Okay. Not sure what Ian means, but okay. So, yeah, it's good. Golfy and Dan's having another great little tussle there. So, sees HKS very quick. V for L3, same. Ian Evo parking it in 3rd. Venture 26, how many minutes? We got 3 minutes to go. Let's just let them go. Venture looking quick here. That's good. 3. So how was that pace in race 1, man? Wow. So Venture 26 currently in 4th. Venture should have a good chance in this race. He finished 7th, I think, something. So in the comments he was mentioning about, I don't know if he had damage. Oh, he's saying his lack of practice shows. Not sure if he was battling with something, but 5th Tabotto in that Lexus. Now could choose a lot of people taking the Lexus. Very interesting. This L in the Mustang, I absolutely love this Mustang. I'm biased. Bombastic in the BMW Z4. Denz in the Corvette, a couple of people taking the Corvette, Cephalicious in the Jaguar, Golf Nut in the Mustang, McFlurry in the Mustang. So 1 minute to start. This is also going to be a bit of a long race. It's a longer race, so they need to be a bit careful with tire wear and how they use their tires. It will be interesting, you know, during the course of the race, who breaks away and who gets into a dice. Because if you get involved in a scuffle, you start hacking it out with someone, you're going to chew up your tires. So you want to avoid doing that. Everybody is in. Let's get the show on the road. Exciting times. Sounds like the rain has calmed down a bit. Alrighty. McFlurry on pole. McFlurry with it all to do. Mr. Bombastic second. Man, I tell you what, wouldn't want to be on pole here. We're not going to have any lights, so just keep your eyes on McFlurry. We'll jump through to second place. Let's see who gets off the line, who doesn't. We're just waiting to see. McFlurry gets off the line quite nicely. Bombastic getting it a bit squirrely, but Bombastic straight up into first place. Look at the field as it's absolutely absolute mayhem, but Bombastic looking to break away early. We drive on board with him. McFlurry straight away getting put under pressure from Venture. Venture wants to get past so he can try and open up a gap. And there we go. Bombastic is past. McFlurry runs it a bit wide. I don't know if that was a bit of a bump and run. But Venture up into second. Bombastic trying to break the toe. Get away. Venture up into second. A bit aggressive on the turn in there. He needs to just slow his heart rate down and just focus on cutting the laps. PRD3 up into third. No livery in that car. He will get a fine for that. He's part of the management team as well, so we'll give him a little slap on the wrist. Look at the field as it comes through, Les. Jump on board with McFlurry. Your race one winner up into fifth place already. Man, that dude is flying. Or that girl. Fifth is, let's look at it, it's absolute chaos, but remember what I was saying about the tires. So C's HKS in fourth place, straight up into fourth, not making any issues. McFlurry battling so much, just cannot get the thing to turn in. I don't know what he's battling with. So C's HKS looking for the dive on BR. This is going to be a good scrap. Now we want to keep an eye on the tires here. So BR in third place, perhaps trying to nurse his tires. C's looking for the crisscross. V4L gets the job done on both of them. So V4L3 straight up into third place. It's side by side with BR. And C's HKS gets the job done on BR as well. So very tough racing. Venture 26, 1.6 second gap over these two. It's lap 2 of 12. And it's V4L and C's HKS, your race one winner and runner up. They've already made it up into fourth and third place. Now there is tyre wear. These two just have to be a bit careful with how they look after their tires. Nothing between these two. 1.2 second gap to Venture 26. So working very hard to sit and catch Venture, but Venture is a super quick driver as well. Once he gets his eye in, he knows how to throw it down, but I think he's got some very tough competition on his hands here. So let's jump back to fifth place. BR has Ian Evo right behind him, and Ian Evo looks like he ran it a bit wide there. So Den's up into seventh, Golf Nut up into eighth place, Golfy with a purple sector. Ninth is Tabotto. 10th is Safalicious. These guys playing the long game. 11th is Al. 12th is McFlurry. Mr. Bombastic with a 1.3 second gap on Venture. Venture has been caught by the Italian, and Venture's pushing hard under huge pressure from the Italian, and Venture runs very wide to get the job done. The Italian goes wide on the exit. That corner, Venture making it back up into second place. So doing very well to hold his own against these two. And Bombastic ran it wide. So Venture up into first now, and having to really work to hold these two off. And lots of work ahead. I mean, if this is going to be the race, Lap 3 of 12, he's got a lot to do. But Venture is a cool, calm customer. So, these guys racing very hard. Brilliant racing from these two. So you got Venture, V4L3, and C's HKS. So C's HKS making their way past V4L3. Venture pushing hard. He's a hard racer. Looks like he might have run a bit wide there. No, he manages to hold on. So brilliant racing. Looks like they're about to lap someone. Can you believe it? The pace these three are throwing down. Sorry, they're not lapping someone. That is Ian Evo in the background. So Venture 26 holding on. Brilliant racing from these three. Tough racing. Tough racing. But Venture holding his own. V4L3 getting it up the inside of C's HK. So these guys leaning on each other. It's tough racing, but V4L3 up into first place, so it was really ding-dong stuff between these guys, and but V4L3 coming out on top. Then it's C's HKS, then it is Venture 26, and Venture is not done with these two. But man, the pace that these two have is second to none. It's diabolical how fast they are. 57.1. C's, they've already opened up a 0.6 gap over the rest. Venture out in third place, just battling to hang on to those two. Look at the gap, phenomenal. Venture pushing everything he can out of that car, just not able to hang with them. Ian Evo out in fourth place. Ian Evo showing good pace, really good pace. Phenomenal work. It just shows you when you're in front, you're the hunted. Can't stay there forever, and that's just life, unfortunately. Den's in fifth place. He's in a massive ding-dong here. Look at this battle between Den's BR Golf Nut and Tabata. Great little exchange here between these four. These are the old school protagonists. This is getting spicy. Beautiful day in Italy. Stunning day in Italy. Den's doing very well to hang on here. So we're on lap 4 of 12. Now what's going to be interesting is to see, we go back to the front runners. Let's see how their tire wear develops. I know Venture is very hard on his tires. So these two, V4L3 has less tire than C's HKS. So C's could 56.9 could go. C's could be waiting just for his moment, just for the moment, the right moment to strike. Just a bit more tire than V4L3. Venture 26 hanging on. He's used up quite a bit of tire. Ian Evo in fourth place, starting to put a lot of pressure onto Venture, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. That's your top four. Insane pace. It's a really frantic race, and fifth is Den's, but let's not lose sight of these two. We drive on board with Venture 26. He's already lost out to Ian Evo. So Ian Evo making his move on Venture 26. Let's just go back there and see how that all played out. So Ian Evo looks like he might have got better drive. What happened there? Venture just ran it a bit wide. So that was that. Ian Evo 5 seconds now behind C's HKS. So Ian Evo looking like he's got some good pace. He could potentially try and hunt those two front runners down, but these two need to work together to try and do that. V4L3 I think is battling. We might start to battle. although the tyre wear looks very similar between those two. In Evo, not as much tyre as Venture 26, even less so. Dense, even less. So as you go down the order, the guys have got less and less tyres. Golf Nut, not as much. L1B, still got really good tyres. So L potentially in a good position here. Could be playing the long game. He's got Tabata behind him. Tabata still with pretty good tyres. That Mustang looks like it could be really good on tyres. It's going to be an interesting season. Very long season of racing. Tabata in 8th place, 9th place. Mr. Boombastic, after making that mistake, he had a really good start, but unfortunately made a little mistake, and he's got plenty tyre left. McFlurry Twist out in 10th place. And 12th is Safilicious. Sees HKS and V4L3 at it, but sees HKS manages to get the pass done on V4L3. These two must look like they know each other. They race very well together. Den's unfortunately left the room. BR has left the room. Frantic, we're halfway through this race. These two really enjoying this racing. Third place, Ian Evo. Good pace from Ian to hold on to third. Fourth is Venture 26, battling with tyre wear now. Fifth, Golf Nut in a good spot here in 5th place. Tabata out in 6th place, L in 7th. So Tabata making the move, holding off L. Good racing from these guys. Mid-pack. Oh, Tabata getting a bit eager on the accelerator. That might let L come past, and L looks for the move. He decides to back out of it. But let's go back to your front runners. Sees HKS still on the hunt, looking to pass V4L3. Sees HKS has a bit more tyre than V4L. V4L looking for the crisscross. It's really swings and roundabouts between the car, between these two, but not really pulling away from Ian Evo. The pace really frantic. So these two really throwing a spanner in the works, and interesting. It's good to shake the tree every now and then. So CZHKS currently in 1st place. Tyre we're starting to show now. Lap 7 of 12. Third is Ian Evo. Ian's pulled out a comfortable margin over Venture 26. I think Venture's just battling with that tyre. You can see the wear on Venture's car. 5th, Golf Nut, still having a great dice here with Tabata and L. Holding Tabata off your Clubman's champion, and Tabata showing good pace. And you can see how frantic it is. Tabata putting Golfie under a lot of pressure. Oh, Golfie running it a bit deep. Tabata looking for the crisscross. Oh, just couldn't get it done. Had to eventually give Golfie a little bit of a hazard on the bumper. So see Den Edgy in the comments saying the servers are terrible, nothing wrong with my internet. It's terrible, but I'm sorry. Wow, you hear that in the background. Victoria, and it's like I said, it's the Kyalami 9 hour this weekend, and those pro guys are going to have to do 9 hours in the rain. We should do a 9 hour in the rain, maybe at the Red Bull Ring. I think they will hate me if I have to do that. Tabato, we're still looking at Golfy. Golfy managing to hold off the attack from Tabato. Good little exchange from these guys. And so Golfy in 5th, Tabato in 6th. And Golfy making a mistake running it wide. That's going to allow Tabato up the inside. Tabato's been waiting for this. Gets it done, and wow, beautiful move there. The clubman's driver is showing his true strength, but Golfy's not going to let him just get away with it. Golfy is in it to win it as well, and he is putting Tabato under a lot of pressure. Tabato's going to have to go a bit defensive and make sure that he doesn't leave the door open for Golfy. Oh, looked like there was a bit of lag or something happened there. So Golfy and Ian Al getting past Golfy. What happened to Tabato? What? Tabato out in 7th now. Okay, so Al, the big winner, he's up into 5th. Funny little exchange what happened there. I think Tabato was battling with lag. That's what happened there. Bombastic out in 8th now. McFlurry 9th. Safalicious 10th. Probably had damage. Went into the pit. So C's HKS 1.3 second gap now over V4L3, managing the tires, but still with phenomenal pace. V4L3 are 10 in 2nd. Ian in 3rd, 11 seconds behind them, but with a 2.6 second gap over Venture 26. Venture still with good pace, still with very good pace, but just not able to hang with the front runners. Al hanging on into 5th, the biggest winner out of this whole exchange here. There are 2 Mustangs showing that they are very strong, and I think very good on tires. Golfy unfortunately has used up quite a bit of tire, but Ian still has a lot of tire left. Let's jump on to Tabato. Tabato still also with a lot of tire left. These exquisite GT3 cars. Very good looking cars. Must be amazing things to drive as well. So let's jump back. So C's HK has really got a 1.8 second gap over V4L3. Ian Evo hanging in there. We're all good on the comments. Thank you everybody in the comments. Thanks for joining us. I can't reply to all of them, but Ian Evo showing good pace, hanging in there, doing a great job here. L1B as well, making a great return, showing phenomenal pace, really with a 3 second gap over Golfnut. So L finding his feet with this Mustang. I'm also a big fan of this car. It just seems to really handle really nicely. And yeah, a lot of fun to drive. So Golfy up in 6th, and Golfy coming under pressure now from Tabato. Good exchange from these two. It's been a great race. So Tabato looking for the move. Not going to get it there. Bombastic out in 8th after that. A very unfortunate off he had. in the opening laps. We're on lap 10 of 12, only 2 more laps to go. McFlurry out in 9th place. Safalicious in 10th, going off unfortunately. Not sure who's coming up behind Safalicious. Mr. Bombastic. Okay, so C's HKS still in the lead with a purple sector, looking to even better that lap time. Unreal. Let's jump on board. Let's see if we can watch, listen and learn. That LS V8 sounding pretty badass in the background there. Look at the confidence through there. Little lift. Knows the track backwards, runs it out. Knows exactly how much to slow the car down by and how much pedal to grab. Doesn't use too much on the, doesn't run too wide on the double apex there, but uses just enough to keep the grip and maintain the speed. So he's coming up now to a really tight corner. These quite a semi-fast right-hander. This is a very, very tight left-hander, and then even tighter right-hander. Some say you could use first gear here, but 4.2 second gap. Is it a quicker lap time? No, it's on to the final lap. So C's HKS with an absolutely dominating performance. Plenty tire to go. Second is V4L3. Third is Ian Evo. 4-second gap over Venture 26. Venture 26 holding his own here. L1B, 5th place. Tabato out in 6th place, holding on. Good exchange between Tabato and Golfy during this race. I think they're enjoying it immensely. Mr. Bombastic out in 8th place. McFlurry Twist in 9th place. And in 10th, Safalicious. But C's HKS just in a league of their own. Was involved in a really good exchange in the beginning with Venture 26, who held his own against these two, but these two just showing that they know the track. Exceptionally dialed and very, very quick indeed. Very good at throwing it down, so got no problem getting into an exchange with someone and holding their own. So very, very good performance so far, as long as it's not bottled. Coming through the second to last corner, it's very, very tight hairpin, and then an even tighter right-hander to get onto the main straight. And C's HKS has got the fastest lap, qualified pole, and comes back to win the race in spectacular form. Second, V4L3. Brilliant performance. 18 seconds ahead of Ian Evo. He's also had a great performance so far in that Lexus, coming home to finish third. It's really, really good performance from Ian. Fourth is Venture 26, not far behind Ian. Good performance from Venture. Fifth, L. What a return, man. What a return. 5th place. Can't complain with that in this company. Tabato, 6th place. Very, very good performance. So 7th, Golf Nut in that Mustang. Well done. 8th is Bombastic. Hanging on in that Z4. Brilliant work from Bombastic. Well done. McFlurry Twist. Still quite a ways to go on this on this track, but McFlurry not having a great evening. Difficult evening for McFlurry, unfortunately, but this is how it goes. Let's see, where's Safalicious? Safalicious is in 10th, but is a lap down, so we'll now finish the race technically. McFlurry in this beautiful 5-star car, stunning livery, and comes onto the main straight now to finish the race in 9th place. Good effort, sir. Thank you. So there's confirmation of your results. C's HKS, absolutely dominating performance. Well done, everyone. Thank you, everyone in the comments. Phew, really happy with that. Well done, Ian. Well done, Venture. It wasn't your day. RA Shadow. Yes, let me capture the points. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so wow, what an evening, what an evening. Let's just run through the points. So C's HKS 42 points. Second is V4L3R10 with 39. Third is Ian Evo, great result for him, 35. Fourth is Tabata, brilliant result, Cubbins champion, 33 points. Fifth is Venture 26, 31. Sixth is Golf Nut with 29. Seventh is L with 29. Bombastic 8th with 22. Ninth is Safalicious 22. And bring up your top 10 McFlurry Twist with 20 points. Thank you guys so much. And just like that, it is all over. What a phenomenal evening. We had a brilliant Clubman's event. We had a brilliant Pro-Am event. Sunday, don't forget, we have our endurance race, 1st of 2022. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good evening, and we'll catch you guys later. And thanks everybody in the comments. Ian, thanks for hosting. No worries, mate. Thank you, Venture. Thank you, everybody. Can't get to Oliver Murray. Cheers. Thank you. Jurassic Jam. Well done. Well done to Jurassic in his clubman's performance. Phenomenal. Well done. Adders. Thank